Hello, everyone. It seems like I won't be featured as a decoration to the ending this time. Today's episode follows a different subject. Sadly, Yoko is not part of it, but you will be able to see him next time. What's so different about this subject? I do not know, since my director hasn't provided me with enough information. Although, he did say 2 words, the bloop, which confuses me a lot. Nonetheless, I am sure we will find more about it in this episode of Monsters Myths Within Villagers and Heroes.
I was always curious about weird and mysterious cases. Documentaries would always have the right information about them, although most will probably be discontinued as just a fantasy notion from critics. As years passed, I got to understand their plight. The fantasy concept we are so fascinated about. As small cubs, our knowledge is just minuscule compared to the great teachers of the world. Although, that doesn't mean most concepts weren't real. There weren't enough evidence to make it worth the search.
I've heard about that there blasted beast. Between us sailors be a taboo. One we kept hidden, merely out of pride. To this here day, no one been able to catch it.
Then, what about the giant jaw skull I've seen? I am sure they meant something.
It doesn't tell much about the whole monster that used to sink ships in the 7 seas of Ardent. After all, Sailor's End didn't achieve that name from nothing. A place where most curious sailors ventured in to find said monster, only to never be seen again.
That place is haunted and ruled over by a banshee.
Quite a nasty creature she is. It was said through her singing the beast would rise to follow each of her commands. Just thinking about it brings shivers down me spine. If you seek answers to your questions, Sailor's End might hold them.
Banshee Queen, sinking ships, terrifying monsters. While in the world outside of V&H, the bloop was just a particular sound provided by iceberg. In the world of Ardent, it was a diabolical plan to bring forth the terror that used to be the Shadow Years.
Fortunately, we are saved. Although the skull suggests most of the monsters to have died down, you never truly know if that was really the end of them. Now that was a thrilling tale. Hope you enjoyed this episode from Monsters Myths Within V&H. My name is Russel Boog, and I'll see you soon.